Harry, this is Lord Potato. This is What If Boruto with Rogue. So, this will be, well, the video for, not, yeah, be the video for today, blah, blah, blah. Tomorrow I have to go in the very morning to go take a test, but yeah, Jesus Christ, life sucks. But yeah, this is, well, sorry. Okay, let me continue. So, what if Boruto went rogue? So this is how it's gonna go. We're gonna go towards, well, not the Momoshiki arc, because I'm not gonna make that happen until a later time. But, of course, the whole tuning exam would still happen the same. Boruto, he got found out by his father about his gadget, and his father told him that he is disqualified. He also taken out of ranked invalid out of his Genin rank, and he will talk to Baruto later. He said it out loud. So the same thing on Joe Cannon. Baruto was super sad and angry, and he just didn't cry, but instead he ran towards his house, feeling so angry, so saddened. And of course, all through his mind, the only thing he was thinking was darker and darker thoughts about how maybe his father won't even care. Probably his father doesn't care about him. He never cared about him. Blah, blah, blah. And of course, Barto is trying to think of good things, but no, it doesn't work. He's hearing all those cheers. Since everyone went to go see the tuning exams, so, what's it called? Of course, the 5 Kages over, blah, blah. So of course, Baruto, he's getting sad and all that. Of course, he has a how should I say, a bank. I'm gonna say a piggy bank. He had the piggy bank full of money, and so he just says, "What should I do? What should I do? What should I do?" He decides to get his headband because he still had it and all that. He didn't give it to what's it called Naruto instead. Why the hell did I say take it away? No, he didn't give it to Naruto. Instead, he he had a kunai on him, so he pulls it out, and he does make a line across the leaf symbol, making him rogue. So Baruto just realized what the hell he did, but of course he didn't care. He was so angry, so sad and dark and depressed and blah blah blah, that since he's a rogue now, he leaves the village. I mean, he heard of someone leaving the village like 3 years ago, and something happened, but he can't remember what the book really said or the scroll. So of course he packs up a bunch of things in a backpack and all that, some food and all that, and also his money and maybe some of his parents' money and all that, and he leaves. He left his house walking towards the gate, and the gate, yeah, there's no one there protecting it. Like, everyone's over there in the tuning exams. Like, they think no one's actually gonna go inside and fuck up shit and all that. Which everyone's stupid. So, of course, Baruto, he is running across the gate. He already ran. He left the village. He's running. He kept running and all that. He just walked through the forest and just ran. He didn't know where the hell he was going. So, he thought of going to, the water. What's it called? The water, the land of water. So of course he's going there, and when he's walking towards the land of water, no, the land of waves. What am I talking about? Yeah, when he got to the land of waves, he was thinking how to get to the land of water because, if I can remember right, no. He's in the land of waves, but he is trying to get to the land of water. Now, Baruto sees no way to actually get to the land of water, and is very saddened. He wants to just get away from everyone. So, of course, he's trying to just, kind of disguise himself. So, when he kind of managed to get to the land of waves, before he was at the land of waves, he was, trying to figure out how to change his hair. He remembered the genjutsu, the handjutsu, and all that. So, yeah. Now, when he's in the land of water and all that, not the land of water, the land of waves, the wave land, the land of wave, yeah. He is just looking through and thinking what should he do and all that. Of course, when the junior exams was over, how should I say, Naruto, he went and told some ambus to go get like his son. They can't find him. They look around the whole village. They have to go some secret places because since Naruto went into secret places and all that. So yeah, mostly a bunch of ambus went into different secret places just to find Boruto. They couldn't find Boruto. But Boruto was just, well, saddened. He is still very saddened about how he is now. Well, he doesn't care. He's a rogue ninja. He's just saddened that his father was such a bitch about it. So yeah. So Boruto is thinking how to get to the land of water, and what he does is, well, gets a boat. He gets a boat, and well, he's just a small boat and all that. A boat to just roll towards the what's called land of water and all that. He managed to get to the land of water in 3 days. Yeah, and also ration his food and all that. With that happening, how should I say? Yeah, with that happening, Naruto has just realized his son ran away. He's thinking maybe he's somewhere, maybe in the what's it called, in a daimyo's place or whatever, or somewhere in the freaking fire country. Yeah. Finds out that yeah, Boruto is not in the fire country. He doesn't know where he's at, and he's gonna have to put a what's it called, missing child and all that for each of the village and all that. So yeah, Boruto, he is trying to he gets to the land of water and he's trying to get like jobs and all that. Finds out that no one's actually willing to give him a job or anything. He does like lay under a bridge, and of course some like people do rob him and all that. Just take his food and all that, and also his money. And Boruto, he doesn't have money or food or anything. He still has his rogue headband and some clothes, and he's just walking around the what's it called, the land of water for like 2 days. And of course he's extremely hungry and needs food, but no one's actually willing to help him or anything. Until he, well, bumps into a man who is about 21 feet tall. 21 and 65 feet or something like that? 21.65 feet or something? Something like that. I can't remember. But yeah. But this man is tall. He has a white beard. And looks down and looks at Boruto. And says, "Oh, hello there, kid." Boruto is afraid and scared and hungry. And this man can actually hear the grumbling of, well, Boruto. So what he does is pull out some food and gives it to Boruto. And Boruto willingly takes it and starts eating it. And Whitebeard was like, yes, this is basically Whitebeard. Now, One Piece and what's called the Naruto world is going to be combined. Somewhat. Yeah. So, of course, Whitebeard just says, now, of course, this isn't Whitebeard like the whole thing for One Piece and all that. This is gonna be, well, not Whitebeard. No, not Whitebeard. Not Whitebeard. No, this man is basically, he has a sword and of course he has a cross and all that. His name is Hawks, and well, his name is Hawks, the number what's it called, number 9 in his family. Because I'm gonna say One Piece kind of came before Naruto, and Naruto, yeah, you get the next generation Boruto. So Hawks is one of the next generations of, well, One Piece and all that. Or not Boruto. Yeah, not Whitebeard. No, not Whitebeard. No, I fucked up that name. So yeah, Hawks escapes him some food, and of course, Hawks is a little bit older than Boruto. Well, not a little bit older. He's way older than Boruto. He's about, I'm gonna say 21 years old. So yeah, he's still in his, well, yeah, he's still sort of young, but not really. But yeah, Boruto thanks the man and then asks, who are you? Hawks says, my name is Hawks. Wait, I think that's the full name, right? I meant to say Hawkeye. He says, "My name is Hawkeye, the Ninth." And of course, Boruto says, "That's a weird name, but okay." And Hawkeye says, "What is your name then?" Barto, Barto, yeah, just Barto. Of course, Hawkeye was like, "Just Barto. Interesting. No last name?" Barto just said no. And then, well, Hawkeye said, "Well, then, come along, kid. If you don't have anywhere to live, you can come with me and my, what's called crewmates. Besides, we have other kids that I kind of found along the, what's called, place around here. Then probably can be, what's called, your friends or whatever." Now, before I should mention something, what Hawkeye gave Baruto was called, what's called, the Toro no Mi. Basically, Marco's devil fruit, the, what's called, Phoenix and all that. Baruto thought it would taste terrible, he ate it all. Hawkeye kind of messed up and realized that he gave him a devil fruit and just said, "Screw it, you can come with me." And of course, Baruto just came along with, he came along with Hawkeye. Now, when Hawkeye is going to his ship and all that, yes, because they kind of travel in the ship and all that. He's a pirate, okay? Somewhat. Now, no, he's not the seventh warlord of the sea and all that, okay? He is just Hawkeye the Knight, okay? Or Knight Hawkeye, or whatever. However you like to say, but yeah. Boruto is coming along, and of course, Boruto is just, well, he's not starving that much because that taste of the devil fruit tasted bad on him. Blech. But yeah. This is where Hawkeye just tells Boruto, "Well, we are going here. To my boat." Now, of course, when he gets into the boat is pretty damn large. It's pretty big. Now, Hawkeye is, like, the captain of this, like, pirate ship and all that. Now, of course, there's other people on it. Some people that don't even have any devil fruit users or anything, but just skills and using, well, some ninja stuff, maybe guns. Yes, because, yeah, what's it called? Muskets and all that. Sharp aim shooters and all that. Also, some ninjas in it. Some rogue ninjas that also came along with Hawkeye and all that. That met Hawkeye and actually decided to, well, join him. Also, there is two other people that are the same age as Boruto. Their names are, well, one name is Crocodile Bundy. No, I'm just kidding, not Crocodile Bundy, but his name is Crocodile. He has the Suna no Mi. If you don't know what that is, it's basically, yeah, the sand fruit. He has that. And he is 12 years old, and no, he does not have the scar, okay? That scar around his... No, he doesn't have that. He has a tiny scar that he fucked up and got caught one day, and Hawkeye had it to save him. I'll mention that later. And of course, there's another one with blonde hair, some shades, some pink shades, and a pink, well, flamingo-looking guy. And of course, he looks a little bit taller than the, what's called, the Sukuna no Mi, fruit user. This guy has the Ito no Mi, Dofru. Yes. Basically, this is, well, Doflamingo, but his name is just Flamingo. Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Flamingo and Crocodile, okay? So, Boruto is gonna have the, what's called, Toro no Mi. So, yeah, Toro no Mi. That's how you say it, right? I think I'm saying it wrong or I'm saying it right. I said Ito last time right, but yeah. So, of course, there's other people. There's actually two others, but they are at least, well, 14 years old. They're a little bit older than both, well, three of the kids and all that, 12 years old that I mentioned. Basically, Baruto's one of them and the other. The other two, one is actually the, what's it called? Someone with the He no Mi. Basically, that's the ice, what's it called? Ice fruit from One Piece. You know, the one of the, what's it called? Administrators or whatever the hell they're called. So, yeah. But no. He is, well, he has sort of light skin. And yeah, he has an ice what's it called? Ice devil fruit. And also, there's another one called the how should I say? So the other guy who's 14 years old has the Megan no Mi, basically Ace's fire fruit, and this guy has darker skin. He's basically from the Cloud Village, but yeah, but he has the fire devil fruit. Now there's another one that's 12 years old, the same age with the other kids like Boruto and Crocodile Doflamingo. His name is his devil fruit is called the Gor no Mi, basically rumble fruit, devil fruit, and his name is Zakon is the next user that has the Goro no Mi, basically the rumble fruit, devil fruit. So yeah, Hawkeye kind of has these kids on the pirate thing, but they are all too skilled on their their devil fruits. They acquired it either way earlier than Boruto, or way kind of the same time with Boruto. Now the Ito no Mi devil fruit user, I'm just gonna call him Flamingo and all that, or I can call him Doflamingo. You get the point, Doflamingo. And Crocodile kind of got their devil fruits way earlier when they met what's it called, Hawkeye, because Hawkeye just saw them kind of hungry at the same time when they were like 8 years old and all that. So yeah, they're 12 now, so they have a very good understanding of the devil fruit power. Now the the Rumble devil fruit, he got his devil fruit at the same time when Boruto was in the Chunin exams. Yeah. Hawkeye was there for a couple of days. And of course Boruto just got his. And then there's the two older kids that actually got their devil fruit when they were 12. Now they're 14, and they sort of have an understanding on their devil fruit also. The flame one and the ice one. So they're two opposites, yeah. And they either got it from Hawkeye or they got it by accidentally eating the fruit. Yeah, they basically did a Luffy and said, "What the fuck is this fruit?" Nom. Ugh. So yeah. So Boruto's actually gonna be in this pirates thing because he thinks of Hawkeye as someone he needs to like help out since he gave him food, even though the food tasted like bad. Ugh. But yeah, whatever. He sees that Hawkeye is, I said 21, right? No, I'm not saying 21. He's about 23. Okay? He still looks young, okay? But yeah. Some people on the, pirate ship, besides the kids, are like swordsmen, gun users, or just ninjas. And of course, the devil fruit users that I mentioned all that, they have different chakras, natures, and all that. Of course, are ninjas. Somewhat. Some of them aren't ninjas, really. They were civilians, but yeah, they still have a lot of chakra in them. So, of course, they left from the waterland towards the sea and all that, because they gotta go to a place to do a mission. A sort of bounty rank mission and all that. Now, this is where Naruto does send out everything and blah blah blah. This is where Hinata and Hinari are pissed at Naruto. Not knowing where the fuck A, Hinari's brother's at, and B, Hinata's son is at. Yeah, Naruto is just like, I don't know. It's like, you better find him. Oh, fuck. So yeah. Satoru was kind of sad, not knowing where the heck Boruto went or anything. But yeah. Now, I should get to the mission, what they are doing now. The mission, what they are doing is going to, help a village in the, They are going towards the Mist Village, but not really towards the Mist Village. They're going to one of the islands to help out a resident about how they have these, ruthless pirates that are right now there not ruthless pirates, but rogue ninjas. The sort of rogue ninjas and some bandits are terrorizing the population and all that. And of course, they're just helping them out just for getting their reputation out and all that. Now, Boruto has already seen that he hates Crocodile and, Flamingo. Not Flamingo, but look. No. Crocodile is a little bit more louder and annoying and all that. And this one. And Flamingo, his personality is to, make jokes and all that. Because he's gonna be called the Joker and all that. And of course, there's, Zakon. And Zakon, he's kind of keeping to himself. Trying to learn how to use his devil fruit. Now, Boruto says, how can you do that without any hand signs towards the, Ito fruit user and also the Suna Nomi. And they say, you don't have a devil fruit? And Boruto says, devil what? Devil fruit. It is a fruit that has some color, some little lines, and yeah. Every devil fruit looks different. My devil fruit had, a grayish tint, and yeah. I ate it, it tastes bad. Boruto says, my fruit was blue with some squiggly lines and had like a yellow, top of it, and I just ate it all. It says, I don't know what kind is that. Crocodile. Crocodile say, I don't even know that. Ask the older kids. The older kids, yeah, we have no clue where you are. So, of course, Boruto's trying to figure out what his ability is or whatever. And what he does is, one of the tidal waves kind of hit the boat and all that. Boruto was right now, on the stairs and all that. And, not on the stairs. He was on the top, on the tippity top, just looking around and all that. And, he kind of fell off of it. Now, before he decides to fall down and all that, wings decide to spread from his hands, and now he can fly. Well, he found out what it is. It seems that Hawkeye just realized that he gave him the Tora no Mi. The, So he has the Falcon, ability to transform into, the Falcon, or the Blue Falcon. But, of course, I really thought it was a Phoenix, so that's why I decided to give him, but nah, it's a Falcon. But whatever. It kind of looks like a Phoenix. Even though it's blue. And yeah, I know that. But yeah, Boruto, he sees that this is his power, I guess so. And so he just has to fly up and fully transform into, his Falcon ability. He's sort of flying around until he lost concentrate and falls down. And of course, this is where, the Suna users decide to stand. So of course, Boruto can at least be caught. Of course, they say, so at least you have a devil fruit, yeah. Now, when they get to the island is being terrorized by, a bunch of people and all that. Just bandits and some rogue ninjas. And of course, the rogue ninjas from the pirate ship and all that decides to go after rogue ninjas. And of course, this is where Hawkeye decides to tell all of the devil fruit users, every single kid, to go fight against the bandits. And of course, they all do. They all jump off the boat and right now rush towards, kind of just strategize on how they're going to defeat the bandits. So, of course, this is where Flamingo uses his strings, string thread, to easily slice one of them pretty easily. Without even hesitating, he doesn't care. He killed before even getting his devil fruit. And, as soon as Tsunami made sand into knives and easily kill the person. Yeah. And there is the, Zakon, who is right now with Bard, so and confused how to use his devil fruit. Until he just points at one of them because he doesn't know how his ability works. And lightning kind of just shoots out and hit him. Frying the bandit. Of course, Bard, so this is where he transformed into, his sort of falcon. And flies up and just kicks the guy. And easily take him out. Now, of course, the older ones already took him out by 5 bandits. And yeah. Well, not 5 bandits together. Mostly 10 bandits together. Yeah, because their powers much stronger, and yeah. So yeah, they're easily taking out the bandits. Now the ninjas that went after the what's it called, rogue ninjas, the other rogue ninjas that were terrorizing the village and all. Well, they got easily killed. The rogue ninjas that terrorizing the village, because the rogue ninjas that are with Hawkeye, they are way stronger. They have been training with Hawkeye for a while, and Hawkeye is the strongest out of everyone in like the crew. And everyone does owe Hawkeye anything, even their lives, because Hawkeye was the only one to actually be the kind one and help them out. Even rogue ninjas. If rogue ninjas did have like sort of kindness and not hurting people. So yeah, that's why Hawkeye helps you. So yeah, that's what I'm making Hawkeye to be. So not really the same personalities as One Piece characters would be at. No. Now Boruto is getting use of his abilities, and Zakon is trying to learn how to use his lightning ability. Not that much. He's confused half the time, but yeah. Now Boruto flies up pretty high and uses water bullets, cause Boruto in this one he sort of had some what's called scrolls on him, just for him to read on or anything, because he was running away from the village. He was a rogue ninja, and that was like a week ago. Now of course, after defeating the what's called terrorized people and all that, the people that are terrorizing the village helped him out, and yeah, gave them a reputation and all that. Now, of course, this is where Naruto is legit sending out a special team, because he doesn't think Boruto will be that dangerous. Now, this team is an ambush squad to go find, where Boruto should be at, or where Boruto will be at, whatever. And they can't come back until they find Boruto. Now, of course, they could not find Boruto at all. They kind of can't go into different nations without permission. But yeah, of course, this is where Boruto, he kind of has the kind of changed his haircut to be at least that as Marcos. So yeah, he's sort of like cut down here and all that. So yeah, it kind of looks like Marcos and all that. Of course, he still has blonde hair and all that, but yeah. But Boruto is right now just training with some people and all that. Of course, they do some missions and all that. The Devil users, like both the how should I say? What did I call the flame and ice users? I don't think I even named them. I mean, Gorjo and Sanhan. Yeah, I'm gonna call it that. So Gorjo is the ice user one, and Sanhan is the fire one. So yeah, they went to do missions and all that. Of course, the missions they do are at least B to A rank. Now, of course, it's where Boruto is with his team. And Hawkeye decides to put them on a team because they're still very young and still not that experienced with the war or anything. Seeing that Boruto's a ninja, but he's thinking maybe he's still Kenny or whatever. So yeah, he puts both Flamingo, Crocodile, and Zakon and Boruto together in one team and go to like BNA rank ninja, missions. Of course, they do get a lot of money and all that from either bounty hunting, assassinating people, and blah blah blah. Now, of course, it got to look natural. Some of the assassins, missions that Boruto has been taking. Now, of course, it's been about 3 months, so yeah, that's how long it has been. Now, of course, when his team is going to do the assassinate missions, Hawkeye tells him, do it naturally. Looks like it naturally happened. What happened is that, Flamingo slices through a lot of people with his strings, and, they get the guy. Boruto does get the guy. A stormy weather happens, and lightning hits the guy. That's how natural they have to make the death look like. Because they don't know anything about poison or anything. They suck about that. Until they got someone new into, the pirates and all that. This female is named Sakin. Yeah, not Sakin. Zakarina. Zakarina. No, not Zakarina. How should I call her? Salana. Yeah, Salana. She is well from the Mist village, and she is rogued. Now, of course, she didn't show her mask or her face or anything. She has a mask, but of course, this is where what's called Hawkeye can actually see that she's telling the truth, that she's a rogue ninja and all that, and is willing to join. Cause yes, what's it called? Let me go back to what happened when Barto and his team, of course, are like coming back from a mission. They see Salana kind of fighting against some ambus, the mistracking ninjas and all that, because she went rogue, but she couldn't track her hit her tracks or anything. So of course there were about like 8 missing rank. Well, not yeah, missed tracking ninjas, because Salana is very skilled in like a lot of things. So of course they need to get 8 people in a way. She is the same age as Bart and the others. Now of course this is where Barto and the others decide to help. Now Barto does go into a like sort of phoenix like state and all that, and kicks one of the what's it called? Well, not kicks one of them, grabs one of the ambus and lift them up. Well, mistracking ninjas up and just throw him down. The guy falls down and crushes his body and all that. Of course, this is where Flamingo and what's called Crocodile easily kills about 5 of them. Well, Crocodile kills about 3, and then Flamingo kills about 2. Leaves 1 now. Because, Barto grabs one and lifts him up and just killed him. Yeah. So, so of course with that happening, the last 2 were confused on what the hell these people are. And of course 6 of their comrades had just died. So of course they go and, try to attack Naruto. Well, not Naruto. But what am I talking about? Attack Salana and all that. Of course, that's where Zakon just uses his lightning to zap the hell out of them and die. And they do bring Salana towards the crew and all that. Of course, Salana does talk about that she wants to go get her sisters and all that from the village and all that, because she doesn't want to actually ruin their lives and blah blah blah. So they managed to get into the Mist Village. This is where both Barto and Crocodile had to go in and find them. Found out that they were about to get executed, but then Barto, having a mask on him, by the way. He doesn't like showing his face that much. And, having a mask and his hair blonde. Of course, he easily grabs the 2 sisters and all that. One is about 8 years old, and the other is about the same age, because she was a twin sister of Salana. And her name, Salana's twin sister, is named Zakin? What am I call her? Zakin. And the other little one is just called Nedre. So yeah. With that happening, not 8 years old. Was it 18? No. About 11 years old. So yeah, she would have been the 3rd child for the triplets and all, but not really. So yeah. So she's just 1 year younger, and her name is Nedre. Now, of course, when Barto managed to grab him away, the missing track ninjas were about to attack Barto, and of course, this is where Crocodile easily drives the hell out of them, using the Suna no Mi. Because, if I can remember right, the Suna no Mi just dries you up like a freaking raisin or something. So yeah, Barto gets back to the boat, and yeah. Now, the Amos cannot find Bart or anything. So yeah. But this is where I'm actually gonna do a 4-year time skip. Now, the older ones are now 18 years old, and of course Barto and the 12-year-olds and everything are right now 16. And yeah, 16. With The two sisters being also 16 and the youngest being, well, 15. Now, everyone is like better at like their own skills or anything, and also their own jutsus. Yeah, everyone did train learning how to use jutsus and all that, especially Boruto. So yeah, he's a ninja with devil fruit use or anything. Now, with how should I say? What should I call? Of course, what am I talking about? What's it called? Hawkeye is now about, I think I said he was 23, and he's now 27. Well, not 27. Yeah, 27. Of course, they managed to get more people into, like, the whole crew pirate and all that. Either supporters or just, like, yeah, you get the point. And their name kind of went very wide. Now, what they're called, uh, I don't really know what to call them, so I'm gonna call them the revolutionaries. So yeah, that's what they're called, the revolutionaries. They help out with like small villagers or blah 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 with problems. Villages that can't actually support, well, bigger villages to bring out ninjas and all that, and they do it sort of for free. But yeah, free and all that. So yeah. Now, this is where the revolutionaries are right now in a, how should I say, one of the islands kind of near the Mist Village and I. And so one day, Sasuke already has, well, Sadara and all that, blah, blah, blah. Sadara, Mitsuki, Sasuke, I should say, and what's the other team? And also containing of Team 15. So I said Sadara, Mitsuki, and Sasuke, and containing of Team 15 with Hanabi and all that. They are going to the Mist Village to, well, report something and all that. Well, yeah. Like, report to see if they need help for, like, something. Because, yeah, that was a mission to, like, report and give them a, not message or anything. But a, what's it called? Not a, yeah, well, a message for, like, the whole next tuning exams. Since, yeah, the tuning exams were... Wait, no. Not the tuning exams. What am I talking about? This isn't normal Naruto. So, yeah, it's, how should I say, to help about the Seven Swordsmen and all that. You know, the new Seven Swordsmen that was, and Bards and all that? Well, they managed to escape and started kind of mayhem in what's called, in the Mist Village. Now, of course, when they're going towards the, what's called, Mist Village, this is where, Hawkeye kind of noticed the, what's called, Falcons, what's it, Falcon? No, the Hawks, kind of flying over them. Now, Bards will say, do I interrupt them? You think those are ninjas kind of coming to our island or something? And Hawkeye says, if they are, but please, wait, no. Hawkeye says, yes, go check on them. But if they are not trying to attack us, don't attack them. We will be ready down here if they are. Yes, sir. So, of course, Bargel turns into his, like, blue, what's it called, falcon. And, of course, just flies up there. Just flapping his wings right now in front of Sasuke and the others. Boruto notices with Sasuke and all that. Now, of course, no one notices with Boruto at all. Sun, class rep and what's called a cat girl and the one that sort of just scream very loud are just looking at this, well, blue phoenix and all. They think it's a phoenix, which this is not really a phoenix. It's a falcon, but yeah. Now, Boruto in his voice says, state your promise. State your business here, and why are ninjas over the, not village. Well, they call the village revolution. The, revolution village and all. They just call it like that. Some people actually come there and all that, civilians and all that want to get away from their old, like, civilian, well, life from other villages and live in the revolution. So, yeah. Sasuke says, Revolution Village. Is that a new village or something? Boruto says, yes. Can I know why ninjas are flying, over our village and not around the village? And, Sasuke says, well, we're going towards the what's it called, Mist Village. And your village is right now across towards the Mist Village and all that. Boruto says, oh, wait, no, the Mist Village is over there. He points somewhere like over there. And yeah, it's not over, well, it's not between the whole Mist, what's it called, the Revolution Village or the Mist Village and all that. They're on the opposite sides, but yeah. They're just going through there since, yeah. And the Hawk kind of noticed, well, Boruto. Well, not notice this is Boruto, but notice one thing. The Hawk just decided to speak because, yes, the Hawk can speak. Because I think all so many animals can speak, yeah. The Hawk says, aren't you a double fruit user? Now I remember what you revolutions are or anything. Some of you are double fruit users. And Boruto says, yes, Hawk, I am a double fruit user. Why can you, how should I say, how do you know about this? And the Hawk says, cause we summoning creatures have been here longer than, well, you devil fruit sort of users. Not really. We're longer than the ninjas holding the Shinobi Alliance. Well, not Shinobi, not Shinobi Alliance, but the Shinobi, you Shinobi fights and all that. The Shinobi fights and wars and all that. So we were here when the, what's it called, someone actually found the One Piece and became the next Pirate King or whatever. And Boruto was like, interesting. That's amazing. Well, yes, I am a devil fruit user, and devil fruits are still a thing. And of course, well, then the Hawk said, interesting. And you have the Falcon, isn't it? I can't remember what it's called, the devil fruit, but it's something about a falcon or something. And Boruto says, yes. And, of course, this is where Sasuke says, wait, this is a person? A human? The Hawk says, yes, Sasuke. Maybe if you weren't so dense and just looking through whatever bullshit, you'll notice this person is talking pure fucking English. What do you expect? Sasuke says, really? Fine. Well, we have to get to the Mist Village. And Boruto says, before you go, what's it called? Master Sasuke. And Sasuke says, wait, I'm not even your master. I'm not your sensei or anything. And Boruto says, he kind of just had this emotion. He's like, you can't remember me? How? It's only been 4 years since I went rogue. You can't be serious, Sasuke. And everyone's confused. Went rogue? What? Boruto showed a little bit of his face. So if I can remember right, what's come? He can sort of, Marcus can sort of like show his face when he's in Phoenix mood. Falcon mood. Falcon mode and all that. And he showed like his, like half his face as well, his real face and all that. Blue eyes, yellow hair, sort of cut and all that. Whisker marks. And looking at, well, Sasuke. And his other side being the Falcon. And Sasuke widened his eyes. Everyone widened his eyes. Sasuke says, Boruto. Is that you? I thought you died and Naruto was just feeling saddened. Boruto says, I'm alive. It's just, I'm never going back to the village and you can't make me. Because I'm helping someone who is truly a father to me. And that old ass bastard. And of course, Sasuke says, Boruto, you realize you have to go back to the village. Boruto says no. Sasuke says, fine. If you have to be like that to not have to use Fireball. He shoots a fireball at, well, Boruto. Boruto uses like, well, his like bird leg and all that and blocks the fireball and easily just dispelling it. And saying, are you attacking a lieutenant? Well, Boruto's actually not a lieutenant. He's a second in commander towards Hawkeye. And the, well, first in commander is, how should I say, what's it called? Flamingo. So, of course, this is where all pirates and everyone that was down there kind of looking at what Boruto was talking to them or anything. just got prepared into fighting. The Hawks were like, Sasuke, if you keep attacking the bird, your student, whatever, your old student, blah blah blah, we're gonna dispel and you're gonna fall down in enemy territory. And we won't be hold responsible on what happened. Because you're attacking midair. You realize you're unbalancing the whole freaking flight and all that. Sasuke says, damn it. What should I do? What should I do? Of course, this is where Boruto doesn't really take that lightly. And decides to actually, fly up, fly away. And of course, everyone thinks, do you think he's gonna stop or anything? Stop fighting against the ninjas? This is where Sakon says no. And Hawkeye say also no. And everyone gets prepared on what happens. So Boruto looks like he flew away. Now Sasuke says, okay, let's move on. But Boruto just went to get a lot of speed and fly so fast that he pulled out his leg and grabbed Sasuke's face and just smashed him down towards the ground. So Sasuke could not react fast enough. And of course, he smashed to the ground. Of course, half his bones are sort of smashed and all that. And of course, this is where the Hawks was like, damn it. You're gonna have to land down. Because without, I don't think, can they fight without the summoner and all that? I can't remember. Summoning creatures can fight with their summoner being so far from them. So of course they said, I'm gonna say they can't, but they said, so do you want to go towards the Mist Village or go down there? They asked the other team, like Team 7, sort of without Boruto, and Team 15. Of course, that's where Honeybee says go down there. And Team 15 is like, but isn't there a bunch of pirates there? Yeah, but Boruto's down there, Sadara said. Mitsuki says, let's go down there then. So of course they get down there to fight Boruto and all that. Or get him back, blah blah blah. And this is where I'm actually gonna leave it off. Have a nice potato day, potato night, potato sleep, because I might have to go have a test tomorrow and I can't really be bothered right now. See ya. Bye bye. Potato, potato.